What up? We're live, baby. It's Friday, and you are tuned in to the Tom Crown channel. Welcome back, fam. Good to have you here. Good to be here. Things are spicing up this morning and hopefully setting the tone for the weekend to come. We have a poll going in the live chat. What do you think is going to happen this weekend? I want to know what you think. Bitcoin has been largely sideways since the second, coming on down to our target where I did take a long live with you guys, and we're going to jump into that. But let's just take a look at our quarter. We're not going to do any analysis. We're just going to look at it. There it is. Things looking roughly where we left it on Wednesday. You can see that thin body here. Tiny little quarterly candle. We're only 2 days into it, and we have now traded above and below the previous quarter's opening close. Not a lot has happened yet in October, but I believe October is still upon us. Going down to the month, let's just take a look as well. 59,000. This is where we would be looking, or where I'm looking, if we do see a breakdown from this level. At the moment, I am leaning bullish, surprising everyone in this chat room. Anyone that can hear my voice, very surprised by that. Still leaning bullish here, though. 59,000 would be par for the course. Just a rehash. We talked about this on Wednesday. Every monthly candle we have seen since March has done two things. It has traded above the previous month and below the previous month's opening close. You can see that here with wicks, top down, top down, top down. And here we are to follow this pattern, 59,000 on the table for October. Every other month has done it. It won't do this forever, but until this pattern breaks, I see no reason to discount it. So 59,000 being the last month's open, untouched, untested so far in what, the 5 days of October we've had, something like that. Going on down to the week, still largely unchanged from the previous stream. We are trading in that bearish engulf, meaning this weekly price is now trading below where the last week opened. That has enough time to change over this weekend. 2 days and 7 hours. All we need is 63.5 to reject that bearish engulf and potentially wrap this candle up green. We would need to see 65.6 for that to be the case, and sitting at 62.2, that's not a big move. I know it sounds like a big move. Oh, thousands of dollars. Remember, the bigger we get, the higher this price goes, the less significant a $1,000 move becomes. When I started trading crypto, a $1,000 move was massive. Now a $1,000 move is a little bit over 1%. Times change. To look at just some really simple stuff here on the week, we can see that rejecting that bearish engulf will also close us above that 20 weekly or middle of Bollinger Band line. Again, that's a great target, and it's a reasonable target. 62.7 to retake the 20 moving average, and 63.5 to retake the bearish engulf. Looking down, we have tested the 50 multiple times on the week. That acted as support. I don't want to see this tested again, though we did talk about lower numbers still being on the table for this month. That 50 weekly sits at 56.1. That's about where I don't want to see it. Under 56.1, and I'm going to be a little bit less bullish. I'll have to tone it down for you. I don't like toning down my bullishness. So zooming into the day, we're getting through this top down quick because it's Friday. Smash the likes and subscribes for Friday if you're having a good one. I woke up feeling great before this little pump happened, but I felt amazing this morning. Hopefully you guys are feeling amazing too. It's the weekend. It's time to shed all that stress. The daily looking better than most things. Let me just pull these moving averages up as well. We spent 2 days sideways. I thought that this was a decent sign if we didn't drop any lower, and we really didn't. We can see those dailies very snug, very close together, and now finding some energy in Friday. I'm thinking we're getting a weekend pump. I want to know what you guys have to think. Though we are largely in kind of a no man's land in the sense of we're above the 100, we're still below the 20 and 200. This is where I really think we need to close and settle up this weekend. 63.5, I do believe that is that not exactly the rejection of the bearish engulf on the week? I believe it is. retaking that into this weekend, whether it's today or Sunday, preferably Sunday, so it can hold. That's going to be a great sign. I would love to see this 200 retaken. I've been saying this is my line in the sand. If we are above it, I don't think shorts are in order. And while we're below it, we do have to consider the possibility of more downside. So let's really quickly rehash the story of the 200 that I seem to do every stream. We tested it, I guess, back in July, but we lost it in August. Back testing, failing to break through, setting a higher low into the middle of August, and then finally closing some candles above, but it turned out to be a fake out. Longs got trapped. I know I got excited. Price sold back off, but hit a very important value down here at 52.5. It held August's low for the first time virtually in this entire 200 plus day price range since March. That's been hell. We've really just seen lower lows and lower highs. September brought us that first potential higher low, and into the end of September, we broke past August's high. And this was exciting, not just because we retook the 200, but because we did a very important trend defining price action move, and that is setting a higher low and pushing a higher high. While we can never know exactly when trends will continue or reverse, we do know that when we begin uptrending again out of this sideways price action, it will start with a higher high, higher low into a higher high pattern. That is the textbook definition of an uptrend. So holding on to our recent lows here in October, despite the probability I think being lower than I'd like it to be, but holding on to this low at 59.5 or 59.6 that we saw this month is another potential higher low. If we can break past the end of September's high at 66.4, retake that 200 day, I think we are going at minimum. Let me get the at minimum here. I think we are going at minimum to the top of our descending range here. I know there's a lot on this chart. Our descending high trend from our all-time high into May's high, I think that fits pretty well, will put us in the range of 69,000, 68, 69,000. And from there, we're really going to have to see those bulls come in. Now, it may also be, and I've gone over kind of this trajectory, we may see something like this to the 69,000 area, back down to the 200 day to test as support. And then we could either see on to new all-time highs or perhaps a fake out at our previous all-time highs, 74K, back test of our descending trend, and a launch off. This would be beautiful. You can even actually see, I didn't notice this, it fits in this broadening wedge-ish pattern up here pretty well, these arrows. That's cool. But we may not get this clean move. This would be in a perfect world where every resistance rejects, every support holds. That's kind of what we dream of as traders, but we rarely see it. And I will say in Bitcoin specifically, if we're getting an all-time high move, it doesn't tend to look like that. So we'll find out together. We'll be live. We're live here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every week at 1 p.m. You should tune in. You should make sure you're subscribed. You should check out our sponsors, LuxAlgo and MetaSignals. They are the best in the biz. If you use my link, you get a free trial with either. We have tons of great exchanges up for sign up. And if you use any of them, you will get into our Discord's private exclusive trading group. So don't sleep on that. Don't do it. That's what it might look like on the way up. So let's see. Let's see on this day, man. Let's look at some oscillators. Let's look at some stuff. Money flow on the day coming up with VWAP coming up. I think that this is leaning in the direction of a pampy weekend. Ooh, pampy weekend. I hope so. I hope so. I pray so. Get rid of this. Let's actually throw our fib up here on the day from our high in September down to our low here in October. And what do we get? What do we get? Anything good? The 200 sits right in between our 618, our golden Fibonacci retracement, and our 0.5. This is pretty much where we look for any move to the upside or downside to return to. About halfway to a little bit more than halfway of wherever it came from. That actually looks like a great target. That could put us, yeah, right there, 63.5. Doesn't even need anything else. That's all it needs, 63.5. The only thing in the way here that we may see, so let's say today continues rallying, we hit 62.6, right? It's not a big move from here, but say that's where we see the brakes pumped on this move. We might spend Saturday in a red candle and then potentially Sunday making our climb closer to the 200. That's looking pretty decent. If you're looking for a short opportunity, you may be looking for 62.7. Stop loss on that going to be difficult. I would say somewhere above the 200, but you may look to short the 20 back down to the bottom band, which would point us roughly to that 59K target. I think that's a solid trade if you are not confident in this rally right now. If you're looking for a long, good luck to you, my friend. You had 2, 3, 4 days at 60.5. We talked about this as the first point of reentry. I took the long live. It was a very basic brain dead trade. Basically resistance on the day, pullback, new high, and return right there to that resistance as support. Locked and loaded. Boom. All right, daily down. We're quickly getting through this top-down analysis. I haven't been able to read the chat yet. I'd like to just get this out of the way. If I read the chat while I do it, this will take me just forever. So I'm not ignoring you guys. Please keep the chatter going. Keep engaging. Keep doing the goodies. We're almost done. 12-hour green quarter. So this is an interesting price point as well. 63.3. It's wild that like everything is right here. Just all of the things are right here in this area. We have an order block on the 12-hour that led us into this dump down to not just previous resistance, as I pointed out, but using our fib tool, our range low to range high, our 1618 also sat as Confluence right around this level. It actually would have given us a better entry than using our horizontals / support resistance on the day. This would have given us 60.35, or I was looking for 60.5, and the low came in, let's see, 59.8. So this would have gotten us a little bit closer to that low. I like that Confluence. What does sit kind of scarily for me is that same extension, the measured move, directly at the month. Is this still valid? Is this still the green month? No, I need to update this. That was the previous month. Interesting. Interesting. I need to update my my monthly, quarterly number. Well, the quarterly is right? Quarterly is right. Monthly's not. That would have given us Confluence down here at 58.9, which is roughly that monthly level we're looking to be tested. That is still looming in my mind. I'm still aware of it. Looking down on the 12, reflecting the day pretty well. Really what I want to see coming into that day. Momentum coming up. Money flow coming up. VWAP already positive. Higher low on momentum here. I could see this coming right back up and that rolling into the daily time frame where we're looking for a little bit more love. I know I just looked at it, but I kind of forget what it was. There it is. Looking for a little bit more love here. Yep, on that momentum. That lines up really well. I like to see it. I will say we have not seen October's oscillators look this nice in the entire month. It's not a long time period, but in the entire month, they have not looked this good. Almost every stream I have come to you and have tried to keep it positive and good, but we really didn't see any kind of positive signs until today. 8-hour, we've been looking at this a lot. Really reflective. Again, I'm liking this. We're seeing the 12 really line up into the day the way we want. The 8-hour as well after a really quick trip to negative money flow. Call that a little gumdrop. We're seeing a pretty strong bullish pressure come in, and man, we may be getting a green weekend. I think we're getting a green weekend. I know it's in the thumbnail, but I'm more convinced than when I made the thumbnail. 6-hour in the red, momentum coming up. RSI, we can see bullish divergence on these candle closes down at our low from earlier October. As our RSI lows came up, that's some bully div. Bullish divergence. That is a nice little extra piece of Confluence for us. Let's go down to the 4 and then we'll get into the low time frames. 4, really the same as a 6. What's up? I hear a new subscriber. Who it be? My man, Mahiter Vuturi subscribed, taking the stream's scribe Ginity. What's up, my friend? Be like Modhere, something like that. Be like this guy. Subscribe, join our fam. We're at 129,536 subscribers. I think we can get to 130,000 maybe before next week starts, maybe before Monday, with your help. So don't be shy. It costs you nothing. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're keeping the likes up to date. All right, we're in the low time frames. After I get through my low time frame analysis, we just did the high time frame. We're going to then turn to the chat. Hopefully you guys are keeping it fresh in there. You always do. And see what you're all looking at over the weekend and maybe what altcoins are popping. So give me a sec here. On the hour, I see an up. An up. I see an ascending channel building. Not really what I wanted to see. Not really the best thing to see here, but I will take it after so much downside. Higher highs, higher lows. While that is an uptrend, the tightness of the highs and lows, giggity, that's what she said, does describe this ascending pattern, which unfortunately we typically see break to the downside and bring at least retests of local lows. However, the last hour right before this stream, you can see since the stream started, price hasn't moved at all. That's because I hit the pause button on the market when I go live. I say, I send a message out to the whales and say, whales, keep it sideways. It can't be exciting while we stream. You know the rules. But in the last hour, I like this candle close. It's clearly above this trend. And so while I say this pattern typically breaks to the downside, trading is all probability. And so typically does not mean it always breaks to the downside. There is a less common or less statistically common resolution to this pattern. And that starts with closes outside above the high trend here. What you want to see is price move above the trend and then find support on that previous ascending trend line. And that is usually a very strong move in the making. So that would give us not a lot of room here on this hour, not as much as I would like, but settling up this hour above 62K will likely be a pretty juicy signal going forward. Money flow on the day or on the hour looking good. RSI above 50. I'm liking it. I'm liking what's happening here. 45-minute more bullish than the hour. Very nice. That 45-minute just closed though. RSI up and overbought. I like it. Going down to the 30. Beautiful. Beautiful waves of green here. I love it. Momentum remaining positive on low time frames as we continue this climb. On the 30, I love this. So you have that ascending channel, right? Ascending channel, sell off, sweep. This is definitely a sweep here, as we can see the response from the market was basically just up for many candles, putting us above that trend. I like that long sweep, move higher, punish the shorts, and get bully. Get very bully. Every time frame we've looked at is green. I like that. Except for what, the 6 hour or something? There was one. I don't remember which one it was. There was one. A single time frame. I like this. I like this. Let's see. We are seeing some hesitation here. Up at our high from the last hour. That's okay. Looking at our retracement, we get a very shallow retrace here and still be in the realm of the break to the upside here on low time frames. I like that. I'm going to leave the fib there, actually. Something of note, I like this here as well. I'm liking a lot of things today, maybe because I'm feeling good. 15-minute having that bias to above 50 RSI. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's continue that out here. Almost done getting closer to the lowest time frames. 10-minute has a little bear div here. Interesting. RSI failing to hit a higher high despite price hitting a higher high. All the other time frames don't seem to care though. Down to the 5, again, that's very odd. So 5-minute no bear div. We had a higher high in price, higher high in RSI. Weird. Then you go to the 10 and it isn't that way. That's unusual. I don't really know what to make of that, but it is definitely unusual. Okay, we're looking at this very, very zoomed in low here. Price is approaching it. Let's just throw on this retracement. Let's just throw that there so I can remember it. 5-minute, same difference, maybe a little rolling over, maybe a little more downside here. 1 minute breaking low, giving us that rollover signal. I think that 61,970, very, very likely here. Very likely here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, man. All right. Well, I think that actually wraps up the top-down analysis. 20 minutes. That might be a record. That could be a record for our channel. This usually takes like 45 minutes. I'm just feeling fast today. I'm feeling with it. Feeling in. So what do you guys think of the analysis? Do you agree with anything? Do you disagree with anything? Did I miss anything that I shouldn't have missed? I want to know. Pulling up the chat now. Let's see who's here. We got 320 viewers of the most handsome, beautiful, amazing people. What's up, Thomas J? Oh no, Y2K Fast Boy Friday. That's right. That's right. We'll do our F-Boy Friday post then. Bad Fox, how you doing, darling? Good to see you on Friday. What are you doing this weekend? In the zone? Yeah. Like I said, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I was on like trazodone or something because I was having trouble sleeping. I don't know how long ago. It was a while ago. And it helped me sleep, but I stopped taking it maybe a week ago. And for a few days, I felt real funky. And I think I'm finally over it. I feel much better. I don't feel groggy. I don't feel kind of like foggy. I feel awake. Also, my stomach doesn't feel like crap. I'll take it. I'll take it. What's up, Fabio? Matthew Schmid. By the way, guys, Matthew Schmid, I don't want to share his stuff, but in a hospital bed. I don't think he's dying, but let's send him our prayers and good energy today. He's a loved member of this community. He's here every single day. He's in a damn hospital bed joining us. Let's all send him our love and prayers and good vibes. Let's get him healthy and happy. It's good. I'm glad you turned in, man. It's awesome. That's commitment. What's up, Justin Moore in the zone? Hell yeah, man. Hey, love. Hey, love. Check out your piano. What's up, Nate? Great to see you, Crypto Greg. Brian 𝐂𝐫𝐿. What up, brother? Joel Franzen. Hey, Daddy Tom. Well, some people do call me Daddy Tom. Not many, but apparently Joel. What's up, B4 Crypto, my friend? How are you? Hope you're doing well. You guys help B4 Crypto get to 3,000 subscribers so he'll stop tweeting about it. One House Productions. What's up, my friend? Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Who did I miss? Pickle. If I ever miss you, Pickle, you know it's not intentional. Pickle, you're always here. Pickle's my right-hand man here, helping me hold down the channel. Benjamin Cohen, Corey, Bear CVDs locally. Where should I be looking for that? Andy says 15-minute bearish on momentum. Even Marketcipher B, a hefty tool. I agree. Momentum, getting that red dot up there. That's why we were looking for it at minimum, this little retrace. It lines up with the analysis here on low time frames. Coming on down, hopefully closing that hour above 62, because I want to see this play out as a bump and run. I want higher numbers this weekend. No more red. I'm done with red. What's up, Lorenz Bia? I don't know what you meant by top, but top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you. I'm allowed to do that because I'm Irish. What's up, Mike McCarthy? Daily RSI looking nice. Finally, a reset. Let's take a peek. I know I looked at it, but I don't know if I really processed what you're saying here. RSI, RSI, nice little reset. I would agree. Spot on, my friend. Looking at the day, we can see that RSI has reached lower than the move down on the 16th of September. That move brought us to 57. Here, only 59, just under 60. So we have bullish divergence on these lows. I did miss that. Well played. Well played. There's bull div. With this green candle today, I want to say that bull div is confirmed. Often people jump to the bull bear divs way too early. Gets them caught off. Caught off sides. There we go. Bull div on the day. Let's put a D in there. Giggity. We're putting a D in there. D bull div. People tuning in must just be like, what in the hell is this channel about? What is this guy talking about? What else did I miss? Who did I not get? Randy Greer, what's up, brother? Digital Asset, DGen, I see you. Neutrino, Robert Fisher. You already sold a bunch of IBIT as BTC pumped. Well played. Well played. Tom, what's the best trade you ever made, Tree City West? This is a good question. Let's see. Live or not live, or nah, it doesn't even matter. Best trade I've ever made, I want to say on the stream, showed you guys every step of the way. January of 2023, I longed Bitcoin at 16,000. This is at least the best and closest in memory. Long Bitcoin at like 16,000 with some size. Closed that position for 5 figures. Actually, yeah, I closed that position for 5 figures. And I remember when I closed it, I was mad because I did it accidentally. But in hindsight, wasn't the worst move. I closed it at like 68. So we did see it go a little bit higher and I was mad, but I didn't reopen. I was like, I just got to take the profits, got to chill with it. And here we are at 62. So technically I could reopen, but that was the best one. That was the most recent. I want to say the best like call trade I ever made though. Overall, it's going to sound weird. Doge back in like 2020. I've always been bullish on Doge, Litecoin, Bitcoin. Before Elon, before any of the hype, Doge was trading at fractions of a penny. I shared it in our private group. Go along on Doge, and man, I made 6 figures on that. So that was spot. So the best spot trade, Doge. Best perps trade, probably that Bitcoin long. Probably. Why is this broken? All right, that's working now. What else? Josh Kennington, I see you. Long Mountain. Jeremiah. What's up, Jeremiah? What up, all? Higher lows. There's always at least one giggity. You know me too well. You know me. You missed your limit order by $25, Corey. That does happen. At least you don't get sniped. No, I'm just kidding. Anyone trade SD? Never heard of it. Singular. Salim, what's up? Who else did I miss? Mr. Days, I see you. Mr. 100. You got 49-cent Bitcoin on a leverage trade. What? Oh, 0.49. I thought you said you got 49-cent Bitcoin on a leverage trade. I was like, they didn't even have leverage then. You are very talented. Please tell me we're going to 70K. If there's signs of upwards, you're going to degen either way. Well, you know I can't give you financial advice. I know you know. But I guess it depends on what leverage you're at. 70K. I mean, you know I'm bully. I think we see 70K by, I would like to say by the end of October, but I certainly think we see it by the end of the year. I don't think we're done with all-time highs this year. I think we've convinced everybody we're done with all-time highs this year, that they have to wait until 2025. I don't think that's going to be the case. In the short term, I think you got a hell of a crack. I don't know where you're trying to keep this open to. You got an incredibly good probability, in my opinion, of 63.6. Very good. If you want to hedge a little bit, I talked about the 20-day. I think the 20-day is where you cut things you're not confident in, and that's at 62.7, so not much higher than current price. I'm still catching up with some of this chats. Let's see. Biddy coming on down. Coming on down. Come on, 1,000. Oh, yeah. Stymie saying, come on, 129,600. If you subscribe while we're live, this number will roll over in real time, and your name will appear on the live stream right here, and I'll shout you out. It's a very good deal. Cost you nothing. We'll get to 126. We were at 128 like a week ago. We'll get there. Really good jobs, plus rate cuts, adding liquidity to markets. Global liquidity is up. It's actually a good transition. While I wait for this, let's take a look at a very important chart. It's near and dear to my heart. Got to put my alerts first, though. Can't get caught sleeping if Bitcoin makes us spicy. Here we go. Very near and dear to my heart, right? Yeah. Money M2 supply coming up. This is a delayed chart. Do not try to trade this in real time. In fact, it's so delayed, the last data point is August 1st. So it's more than a month rolling, right? Behind. But we can see the trend since October of 23. Interesting. I just noticed something I've never noticed before. But since October of 23, we have seen money flow, M2, money stock, whatever, not flow, stock, increase over $1 trillion. Obviously, the previous all-time high. Weird. You know, I've never put this together. I'm glad you just said something. It's kind of weird because you would assume, okay, M2 goes up, Bitcoin goes up, right? Because money supply go up, inflation, whatever you want to call it, typically all boats rise. Interesting, though. Interesting. I've never actually taken the time to look at this right here. I mean, I have, but not in this way. Right here is the Bitcoin all-time high. Back here, M2 topped out in April of 22. At that point, Bitcoin was like already in a bear market. It bottomed out October of 23, which is very, very close to the bear market low, November of 22. No, a year off. What in the heck? This is not at all as I would suspect. Okay, so Bitcoin all-time high. Here we go. Bitcoin bear market low. Roughly at the same M2 number. Weird. Then into the start of this year, M2 has begun climbing. That is not the correlation that I expected. That is not at all. I might have to rethink the all moon start here thing. Weird. I got some other charts to show you though. We're not done. We got to take a look at a few other things. I just want to get the hellos in. What's up, OP21? Rob Whitney. Hopefully a green weekend. I agree. We got the poll going. What do we see? Oh, almost 300 votes. Half of us saying Pamp. 34% of us conditioned to expect sideways. Only 12% dump. That is, I don't love that. I don't love that. It's a little too one-sided for me. Keep voting. We need more. We need a bigger sample size. Justin Moore, hoping the Bitcoin documentary on HBO sparks a FOMO. Oh my God, Justin, that was something I wanted to talk about, guys. HBO is coming out with something, and it's like claiming to uncover who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Here's what I have to say. I obviously haven't seen this documentary. Let's just use a little 101 basic logic here. If anyone knows who Satoshi is, it certainly isn't fucking HBO, all right? There we go. Starter one. Here's the only thing I can say, because I haven't seen it. I will watch it. I guarantee at the start of the documentary, you won't know who Satoshi is. And I guarantee by the end of the documentary, you won't know who Satoshi is. I'm going to watch it. Hopefully it's good. But like, what a ridiculous claim. What a silly claim by HBO. Anyway. Nothing burger, just another bitter day. Oh man, you got to turn that attitude around, 𝐂𝐻𝐫𝐭. Things are going to get better, I promise. One House Productions ain't no party without a pickle. Black Cat cometh with what's up, man? Trip line. Hope you're doing better. Yep, keep sending your good vibes over to Mr. Matthew Schmiede. He needs them. He's recovering in the hospital. He needs our good vibes. Yo, Ace the Kid. My favorite TradFi trader. Truth. Love this guy. I don't know if you're still here, my friend. Sometimes I pop in and leave. Let me throw you a little shout out here. I've shouted him out before. He's the kid. Good dude. He's live right now as well. He does stocks and such. Very smart guy. Personal friend of mine. Links in the chat. Give him a subscribe. Who'd I miss? John Sowell. No what? Plain 15-minute is cute. How cute is it? It actually is cute. It is. Daily RSI looking to move up. Yep, we just looked at that daily bull div there. Who said that? Mike McCarthy. I have trouble seeing the green names for some reason. They don't pop out like the blue and white ones. Crypto 420, what's up, bro? How you doing? Did I get everybody? Who did I miss? Bad Baptist here. I have your chart pulled up. I got near up. What's up, Carpet Gaffer? Derek Merrill. Greg Savchuk. Higher Lows JB. Justin Moore. King Peasant, I missed you. Moggy Games, I'm not sure if I verbally shouted you out. Good to see you, darling. Mr. 100, NYFA, Real Rida, Salim R. Sergio, my guy Sergio, what are you looking at on this Friday? Taru Gato, what's up, friend? Ulrich White, my friend. Victor Campos, Woo Baby, what's up, Woo Baby? Blazinga S, lots of good names. Lots of members here today. I didn't even know we have that many members. I like it. All right, I'm refreshing the chat. Julio Vasquez, I got you. I see you. Refreshing the chat because it gets like stuck on mine. Carlos, my ninja, what's up, bro? Forming a rising wedge on the daily time frame in USDTD. Well, that sounds bully, doesn't it? That sounds very bully. Just a user 17, +1 on Len, +1 on how Satoshi guesses. That is going to be the biggest nothing documentary burger. Like, what could they say? What would be really good and I would respect is if they went over like kind of I mean, obviously you're going to have some backstory on Bitcoin, like the history and Satoshi and cypherpunks. If they just went through who like the suspects are, right? Like Hal Finney. And then we're like at the end, like, but nobody knows. Like that would be a respectable way to do that. I kind of won't hold my breath though. What's up, Ahmad? How you doing, man? Crypto Cog. Love your content. Love your viewership. Right back at you. Greg Noark. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Len Sassman will be named in the documentary. Why do you think that? Oh, and I had a third thing, a third guarantee about this documentary. The third guarantee is that no matter what, it's not Craig Wright. That we do know. You're late, Free Will. That's all right, man. Harley, I see you. Philip J. Fry, Blair Stevenson. We got names coming in. Daniel Lehman. Everyone's showing up a little late. That's okay. Bitcoin hitting our retracement. Very low time frame target. Let's see. Just down to the shallow beginning retrace of 62K. Is there anything here that might make this a juicier level? Not really. Not directly. We could take this. Previous hourly resistance. We're looking for a very scalpy bounce. Probably looking in this zone. If we lose this, we are more likely to see lower numbers here. And there's a lot of inefficiency on that move up. That was quite a whipsaw. We haven't been seeing whipsaws About the 4 hour. All right, this zone keeps getting slightly bigger. There we go. Let's take it over here from the 4 hour resistance. It's close enough. It's all close enough here. Very small zone, even though it looks bigger. Is there anything else? No. 1 hour, 4 hour. Okay, I like this. All right, looking for a bounce here. Fingers crossed. Little bull div forming on the 5. Not much. It's kind of quiet. I would expect the bounce here. I would expect it. I hope. I just want this to hold. I want this trend to hold. It will make the weekend much spicier. Much spicier. Let's see. All I know is advertising for the doc is massive. Huh, I wonder why. I wonder why though, because like you have to think the viewership of it can't be that big simply because crypto viewership isn't that big. If we lose those, we got the middle of channel as support. True. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even think of that. I'm moving too quick today. You could see middle channel. I guess you might have not been here for this part. I was talking about ascending channels in general and how they do tend to do this. And I said, but when they don't, which isn't usually the bet, but when they don't, they look like this. They take the top, they find support on the top of the channel, and they bump and run. And so, yes, we could find support there. Yes, we could even go on and then bump and run, right? That's definitely in the realm possibility, but I don't think it would be quite as energetic. So I'm really looking for support to hold here, take us back. This is a really thin sliver of price action. There is like, this looks maybe big as a zone, but it's really not. We're very much within a margin of error, even to the top of this channel, 0.02%. No, it's coming on down. Retested the previous hour's open. Maybe support's being found though. Maybe. Satoshi is Kendrick Lamar, says OP21. Open up your poly market. Make the bet. Kendrick Lamar. That's Satoshi. That would be quite the bamboozle. What's up, John? For Solana. Wait. First timer talking and texting. What do you think about the inverse head and shoulders on the daily time frame for Solana? Okay. All right. What's up, John? Appreciate you coming out of the lurk. We'll pull up Solana. I'm sure enough people want to look at it anyway. I got some charts we got to look at too, but we can kick it off with the soul. The soul. Okay, you're talking about on the day. We're on the day. Let's get rid of everything here. Inverse head and shoulders on the day. Okay. I can see what you're laying down here. 161 or 162 as the neckline. I think we talked about this a little bit. Here are my thoughts. I see what you're talking about here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? So you're looking for a return to 162. I might actually describe this as a different pattern, but maybe I'm just splitting hairs here because it would be looking for the same resolution, the same outcome. I would describe this more, though I do see what you're talking about, with the wick low here, right before it. I would describe this more as like a flat top descending low pattern. Still the same concept, still looking for a break to the upside, still bullish. I'd probably do it this way better, and I'd probably do it this way, mostly because we have this low right before it. Then we have a double top at the left shoulder, which doesn't invalidate an inverse head and shoulders, but it, to me, suggests maybe a different pattern. And with this third touch here into what is a higher low, knock on wood, you're looking for a return to 162. You can then set another higher low. You can do that ad infinitum, really. But typically, we would look for a break to the upside. We would look for the break to the upside. We've already tested it 3 times. If we can hold a higher low, you can see this fits into exactly what we've been looking for on the Solana. So I agree with you. Break 162, probably looking at 171. I guess it depends how energetic the market is. If the rest of the market, if total and Bitcoin haven't really done anything, probably looking at 161 again. That could be a solid entry. On a break of 161.62, you may look to jump in there and target about the $200 range. So I like your thoughts. I like your brain. I like where it's at. I think we agree. Maybe I just favor this pattern more. Maybe that's why I'm looking for it. But Solana does look decent. Bullish engulf today off the higher low. The big thing here, the big thing is you don't want to lose this, right? If you come down, let's say even here, you're not really doing the higher low. Maybe you are, but it doesn't look quite as much like the pattern that we've seen and kind of depended on in the past. If you lose 120, it's out the window. So is the inverse head and shoulders. So the price will look at 120 at the lowest and then a break of 162 to complete the pattern if we have not traded below 120. I like it. I guess my alert's gone again. Let me re-add it. Re-added. Done. All right, well, I'll take it. Let's get above the trend and get back up, boys. Get back up. I want to show you guys a few charts here. Satoshi is Mr. Rogers. That's the most logical, sane thing I've ever heard you say, digital asset degen. Never heard anyone say anything more logical than that. You'll dye your hair green if Bitcoin hits 100K before the end of 2025. I mean, I don't know. Probably not. I will get my first tattoo live when Bitcoin hits 100K. Getting a Bitcoin tattoo. I don't have any tattoos. I promised you guys that years ago. I didn't forget. If you guys forgot, maybe I won't. I'm just kidding. Coconut Monkey, you have a bullish engulfing citadel every day you wake. You got a bullish engulf every day you wake up. I feel you, bro. Looking at any Bitcoin tokens. What is a Bitcoin token psycho trading? You mean like BRC? Is it BRC 20s? You are amazing, John. Right back at you. Phantom. I got Phantom pulled up. Oh, the corn is bouncing. She's bouncing. I like that wick on the 5. I like our oscillators here right off the 50 RSI. 15 minute, 2 minutes to close. Give me a little higher because you've got to take it higher. Hourly now back above the trend that we've been looking for. It's getting spicy. It's getting very, very spicy. I'm going to reset this alert and I'm going to just power through one of the charts I want to show you. So the dollar. The dollary. This is an interesting setup right now. At the moment, we see stocks up and Bitcoin up. Maybe not as much as I want, but we see stocks and Bitcoin up and the dollar up. Since the start of October, the dollar has been, I'll say, retracing, dead cat bouncing. Hey, Scooty, Professor Bean, stay out of your butt. She's, I think the mosquitoes are biting her butt when she's outside because she's been all up in there. Anyway, bullish engulf on the monthly for the dollar to, let's see, make it back to the last quarter. I think we need 105. 105, that closed a brutal quarterly candle, down 5% for the dollar. Lowest quarterly close since January of 22. In reality, the dollar could climb all the way back to 105.7 and it wouldn't have gone anywhere over the course, into the end of the year. Wouldn't have gone anywhere. It would just be retracing. We have been waiting for some kind of bounce here. Some kind of bounce. We finally got it. Our first target is roughly where it is now. It's just a hair below 102.7. 102.7. There is absolutely resistance for the Dixie here. This was support in March. It was support again in August. It was very briefly support in August again before it collapsed, broke low under December 2023's low. We thought maybe it'd be hitting 99.5 before a bounce, but no. The dollar is like Bitcoin in the sense of it almost never does what you think it's going to do. Bouncing back up here. However, I think this will be short-lived. If it can close above 102.7, probably looking for 104, 104.1. But I think it'll be short-lived, at least something like this, if it's moving higher. Maybe back to 101.8, previous resistance. But it's interesting because typically we don't see Bitcoin and stocks doing well when this happens. Typically. For example, the dollar was rallying into March. It started selling. Actually rallying into March. Sold off. I'm just gonna skip past that thought because I'm getting lost in the thoughts on that one. But dollar doing well. Definitely a chart of note to be paying attention to this month, really into the end of the year. With this setup, into the end of the year. Could be seeing higher highs. Beautiful close potential on today. I forgot. Dollar closes today. It doesn't close on Sunday. But a lot of inefficiency here to make up. 104.1 very much in the picture. It's good to see, though, that it's not really impacting other markets. We don't see stocks dumping. We don't see Bitcoin dumping. they seem to maybe be following it up. There we go. 5-minute close above the channel. Hopium is alive, my friend. Hopium is alive. There we go. I powered through one. Das Peach, you were the first one here today. And for that, I want to give you a round of applause. I know you can't hear it, but you deserve it. Shit. There was something I wanted to show you guys here. Hold up. Posted? No. Okay, hold up. So our sponsor, LuxAlgo, suffering a similar fate to what we suffered a few years ago. YouTube, out of nowhere and for no reason, terminating their channel. If you guys could give this a little retweet, a little comment, tag at Team YouTube, it can go a long way to getting that channel back quicker. There's the link. Appreciated. All right. What's next? What is next? How long are we? We're in 46 minutes in. We're going to power up the second stream. You may get an alert. Let me know if you get an alert. We're going to power up the short stream. I like to wait a little bit. If you're on a mobile device, you can join us over there. I'll wait till this goes live to say this. There we go. We're live over there. You could watch both streams in theory if you wanted, but the short stream is now live. It is made for phones. It's the phone resolution. If you end up over there and you're on a PC, join us on the main stream. But there we go. Let's pop open that chat. It'll take a little bit. Oh, you know what? I did it again. I always have it private. I have to set it to public. Should be getting it right about now. There we go. There we go. What's up, Paulo Boyle? You love a spending Friday here? I do too. I don't know what I would do if I wasn't doing this. I don't know. This is everything to me. All right, the short stream is fully operational. Did anybody get an alert? Anybody get an alert? It says 0 concurrent view. There we go. Just forfeit. XCN fan. What's up, man? Paris Fisher, PGA. Wow, in full force, the commenters coming in on the short stream. We've been live for about an hour. We just powered that up. Rising Sun's over there. Good to see you, man. Come visit Canada, eh? I tried once when I was like 21. Me and 2 girls went to Canada. We drove up there. It was like 12 hours. And they couldn't get in because I guess they had shoplifted when they were younger. They said I could go, but why would I go? I was in their car. I was like, I'm not walking back. So that was my experience with Canada. They said, no, how about it? And I couldn't come in. Bitcoin getting a little bounce here. Welcome. Bitcoin at 58K. What's up, Music Studio Master? 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍 Gaming. You're shorting right now. Tell us about it. Stephen Fisher got it. Nice. Come to Florida. I love Florida. I love Professor Beans out your butt. You need your cone. He's like, I need my cone, Dad. I can't get out of my butt. You all right, booby? Come here. Come sit under my feet. Come get your spot. Professor Beans struggling with her booty today. Come on, get your spot. Like, no, Dad, I don't want that. I want something else. I want you to put my cone on me. I might have to. Mitch and Scott are down there. Yeah, I've been to Mitch's place. He's got a sweet place down there. Oh, Beans. Not the cone. Oh, she hates the cone, man. She hates the cone. But she can't stay out of her butt. She needs it. All right. We got the short stream. If you're on a thin, tall streamer on the short stream, we have a regular resolution stream where you can see some more. You can join us over on there. We got a lot more viewers, but we're powering it up. What are we looking at now? You got the alert? Hell yeah, Bad Baptist. Speaking of Bad Baptist. Speaking of the Bad Baptist. Was it near BTC you were looking for? I think you asked about this on Wednesday. We charted it out looking for a retrace, and we got it. We got the retrace. Coming on down to our daily order block for near BTC. Hitting, just kissing the level, closing. Nice little star candle there. And now potentially a reversal with the higher high. Probably just looking, let's see. See what this retracement looks like. Boom, yep. Boom, yep. Let's see this. Back to the 618, roughly around where we had support here on the day. 4083. Currently at 77. I think that's a decent play. I'm going to put an alert there. You can see what about our oscillators, indicators. Bull div on our low. Let's go. Momentum on MACD still increasing to the sell side, but we are getting green candles there. Oh, yeah. Near USD, we got stopped out. It's weird. I guess I should go back to BTC pairs. Near USD, though, we got stopped out a while ago when we placed this. Interesting, prices returned almost to that entry. Almost to that entry. I don't know why I made this bigger. It's already closed. Support below on near at 437. Upside target resistance 611. Break that. Let's see. Break that. You got like, yeah, 611 I think is the right target for near. I have no alerts on the dollar pair. Putting them up. What else do you guys want to see? Am I longing? Oh, we longed this week. We longed this week live. I'll pull it up. Admittedly, it was not the biggest trade, but I'm pulling it up. Not the biggest trade, but it is up now. 12%, 13%, 60.5. We were, for, I don't know, over a week looking at this price level, saying if it does, because at the time it did not seem like Bitcoin was looking to retrace there. We said if it retraces to 60.5, I'm looking for a long. I will look to maybe double it down at 58.2. I wanted to move that to 58.8, but you guys told me not to, so I didn't. And it filled. The rest is history. This is a tinier trade. I'll pull up my other ones. This is on WeX, by the way. WeX, no KYC. Good exchange. All exchanges have risk. Remember that. Don't be a fool. Don't hold on exchanges. But I have a few bigger ones open over here. Long from 57.8. Not the best entry. But short from 70.2. We're up 74, 50% respectively for about $1,000 gain. Really, the numbers aren't big because we haven't moved much. We have been in a range of 74 to 50,000. I know that is a big range, but for the majority, we have honestly been what, 58,000 to like 66,000 for almost the entire time here, despite wicks up and down and moves up and down. I got my stop above the all-time high. The stop on the long, much tighter at 57.4. I'll look to add bigly if we break below 49 again. I don't think we're going to, though. There are my open perp trades. I mean, obviously I got spot trades and stuff, but there's the open perp trades. What's up, Mickle 911? How you doing? So shorting, I'm not taking a new short here. No. Apsis Research. What's up, man? Let's go. Who is Professor Beans? Professor Beans is our mascot, our go-to financial advisor. She's a 12-year-old Chihuahua pit bull staffy, maybe? I don't know. She's a goofy bean. She's shaped like a hot dog. I would pick her up right now to show you, but she's having troubles with her butt. We have a lot of mosquitoes outside, and they have been going right for her butt. I see them. They like swarm. I feel bad. I've taken every step that I know to get rid of them, and they won't die. I think we just have to wait for it to get cold. And then next year I'll have a exterminator come and take care of it. Make sure that we don't get that again. Holy crap. All right. Checked BASEDPEPE only for you, Mr. Days. Come on, baby. What's up, Arthur? Stay above the trend, I know. So we did close some 5 minutes above, coming down here again. But what I'm going to be looking for here is hourly close. So just above 62. 62.50. We're at 62.15. That's like almost the exact same number. It's cutting it close, though. It's teasing it very much. Let's check SUI, says SUI. We're going to look at BASEDPEPE first. Need Professor Bean's merch? I know. Oh, she's such a cutie. She's like a buff hot dog with like a pit bull face. I love her. She's my everything. She's my best friend. I love her. Is this alley indicators is inside LuxAlgo? Is this alley indicators? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm not longing or shorting right now. We could take like a fun scalp trade or something live, but I'm not opening any serious positions. Caspa, please. Let me look at BASEDPEPE. Do I have a chart for it? I think I do, and then I think it got deleted. Somehow got overwritten. I think I can get it back. Yep, got overwritten. Based. All about that based. 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 Is it this? BASEDPEPE? BASEDPEPE? Is this it? You're going to have to confirm for me, Mr. Days. By the way, guys, smash that subscribe button. Tap the screen. Engage with the live chat. Let us know you're here. Don't be a stranger. The 𝐒𝐚𝐫𝐭 one. This is the 𝐒𝐚𝐫𝐭 one. I thought I did this one. We riot, says Rich VV. Show us Professor Beans, we riot. Well, she just got comfortable underneath my feet. I'm not gonna mess with her. If you get up, I'll pick you up, okay? She's staring at me. She's like, "What are you doing, man?" Mr. Ms. That is Ms. Beans. She's a lady, my friend. She's a lady dog. You mean all indicators? What I use? I use a lot of LuxAlgo indicators. LuxAlgo has so many. Wait, are you sure this is it days? Because this is only from September. Okay. How am I doing? OB? What is it? On BSEFT? I'm doing great, man. Feeling good today. Are you feeling good today? I will admit, I did not wake up feeling good for like months. I have like IBS stuff. Like I just feel tired and groggy and foggy. And today's the first day I woke up and I was like, I feel pretty great. It's a welcomed surprise. I don't know. Very much welcomed. All right, let's set up this chart. There's not a lot of history. A woman professor, says Mr. Meaner. Impossible. Hey, you say that to Professor Bean's face, all right? She'll clock you. She's a tough lady. All right, nice candle there. If this is it. I feel like this isn't it. You know, it was listed recently. Okay. All right, this is probably it then. If Mexi just listed it. 618 on the day. You got resistance 4235, currently at 397. There's not a lot of history here. I would say you got serial resistance right here. Right here. You can see multiple 12 hours. There isn't a lot of history, so not a lot to go by. All-time high on MEXC, 46. I think you could say, I never can say much about these. When there's not a lot of chart, there's not a lot to do. But I could say this. If it does break its all-time high, we can make some moon math here. Using our fib tool, we apply this logic to everything. This isn't being biased or anything. With pretty good results, if you break the all-time high, you can use your fib tool from your swing high to swing low and look for your 1618 extension and 2 extension. And while these certainly don't know the future, and they're only valid after the all-time high breaks or the swing high breaks, they have had a great track record of nailing highs. When you break to prices you've never traded to, you are trading in discovery. There is no resistance. There is no support. There's nothing. The only thing that's there are people looking to take profit. And where are they going to look to take profit? And I have 2 answers to that. The first answer is people typically use numbers that are easy. So numbers that are like 1, 10, 100, or numbers like 50 or 25, things that are very visually simple, because you have infinite possibilities. Where do you place a take profit if the all-time high is 7 zeros, 4706? There's, in theory, infinite numbers you could place a take profit at. So instead of just randomly guessing, we can use these extensions. And what we find is, while sometimes they do nail the exact top, they usually get us somewhere at least worth taking some profit at. I'll put it that way. So we have, of course, the decimal or the zero added. So going from 4,000 to the equivalent of 10,000, or from 0.4 to 1, 115% gain from the all-time high. Our 1618 gives us a 52% gain, and that is at 7,100. Our measured move up here, just below that psychological 1 at 92 or 91.8. I can say this. That's what I can say. There is not a lot else that I can really say about this chart right now. We could go down and look time frames and look at stuff, but like, this is not super liquid. This isn't a liquid market. Look at these candles here. They pop up, they gap up, they move sideways, they gap down. There's very little wicking. It looks like there's very few orders, very few volume. So those kind of things are set up to either pump like crazy or dump like crazy, because there's just not a lot in the way in either direction. What I will do for you, Mr. Days, is I'll set an alert at the all-time high. And if it breaks, we'll take a look at it again. Bitcoin settling down, holding that support. Fingers crossed. Why does Streamlabs always do that? Yep, I just hid Streamlabs. No, I want to time them out. 24 hours. Bad Streamlabs. Can we look at ADA? Says El Medan Hassini. We can. What's up, Rody Wan? Shangri-La Mood. What's up, man? Bogdan Boo. You think we go to 62.5? I think so. I think so. I hope so. I think over the weekend. Are you scratching again? Well, at least you're not in your butt. That's good. She is plagued by these things. I don't even go in the backyard anymore because there's so many. Who did I miss? What's up, TD and Tesla? You guys are over on the vertical stream, the mobile stream, just so you know. You can join us on the main one if you'd like. Bots trade where the liquidity is. That is a valid statement, Real Rider. And when a chart does not have liquidity, mostly it's just random orders and market, like a market maker, just stopping out positions, moving up to position stops, moving down to position stops. Yeah. Algo. We could take a look at Algo, Arthur. Crazy buy and burn, man. Hassan, what's up? Daily rejected the 20 SMA on the day. On the day. Not yet. I assume you missed the intro here. That's okay. Not yet. Not at the moment. We talked about this in the intro. If you missed it, it was quicker than usual, about 20 minutes, a full in-depth top-down analysis of the corn on all time frames. And the 20 daily was kind of where we said, if we keep rallying today at 62.6, might be the place for skeptical positions to cut. If you're looking for a short, might not be a bad place to short. We're not quite there yet. 20-day sits at 62.6. We have only hit 62.3. So very close, about 0.5% away. But I close back in the channel. Boo. Boo. Still higher close, but not what I was hoping for on the hour. Not the end of the world. As other people have pointed out, we can move to the middle of the channel, paint a higher low and bounce. There's lots of resolutions. Okay, she's chewing on her chewy. She's not eating her butt. What else are we looking at today, boys? By the way, keep subscribing. We've had a few subscribers, not as many as we should. We have 129,557. Let's get to at least 29.6. If you subscribe while we're live, this will roll over in real time, and your name will pop up, and I'll shout you out. It'll be very exciting. It'll be very, very special. None of the new subscribers have popped up on my thing. I don't think. Only a mod here in the very beginning. Thanks. Thanks, OBS. Let me see if this works. Nah, it didn't work. That's okay. All right, what do you guys want to look at next? Where did everyone go? TD Tesla, you're on the short stream. What's up, Sweet and Sour? Ardish, Gupta, Sidhu. Hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. If you're on the mainstream, guys, I'd like your opinion in this poll. What's going to happen this weekend? 51% of us bullish, 15 bearish, 34% of us sideways-ish. While you're there, just go ahead and click these buttons. Just click them. Click them all. The poll is on the mainstream. It's not on the vertical stream, unfortunately. It won't let me do it. Pickle wants to look at STX. Render. I do know that Render and STX have been moving. Take a look. Still bullish long term. All right. Bully. Me too. But I think a Zeta chain fat shorty. I've never heard of that. I know I've heard of Zcash. You may borrow my sister, says Mr. Meaner. All right. Link AVAX. Sure. I think I have some of these pulled up. I saw Render. Let's take a peek at Render. Our Render trade's still moving. What's really cool. Have you guys noticed this? A few of the charts, a few of the coins we've looked at that we've had long setups on, we took the long a while ago. Some of them did better than others. Some stopped out. But a lot of them yesterday returned to those entries for a higher low. It's interesting. So Render giving you another shot at $5. We did talk about taking profit early at $6.26 last month. Sold off with the rest of the market. Looks like previous resistance became support for Render. See these dailies here at 526. Yesterday traded lower, closed basically on it. Now we have bullish engulfing candle. It's time to look for that retracement back to the upside. Let's take our fib out. I don't like that this fib doesn't line up with much. $6. Let me see. Anything good? No div. No div on the day. Let's go to the week. Looking at Render. Okay. All right. Render traded much lower than its previous week. Closing above 562. Going to invalidate the bearish engulf on the week and set that 768 target in sights. Better here. A little bit better here. Money flow coming up. No div on our highs. That's not bad. What's up, friends? I see you. What's up, Rushan Kumar? Castro Fiveful. Cedu, you did it, man. You joined us. Dev Jokes, what's up, brothers? Keep subscribing, keep it coming, keep smashing likes, keep tapping the screen. You guys know the deal. We're getting into our altcoins. We already did our top-down analysis. Here's where Render looks best, in my opinion. Render looks best on the month. These monthlies have been terrible, but last month closed bullish Engulf. This month, with everything else, we see red. Render came down to September's open, just at $5, wicked, moved back up. It is now trading above or right at August's high. I like this setup. Basically, you had a FVG here, fair value gap, with this green month. Came back, filled it. That is a good setup to continue higher. We do see that setup play out pretty well. Quarterly, nothing to brag about. Quarterly not looking great. What do we got on the hour? Kind of just climbing with the corn. Climbing with the corn. It could be a V-shaped recovery if this continues. I would say if I retook an entry at $5, I might look to close it at $6. If I wasn't feeling confident in the greater crypto market, I'd be looking to close my longs early. If I was feeling confident, I'd probably keep them open. But $6 looks very likely here. And if the rest of the market dumps, that might be as far as it goes, at least on this run. Got Render behind us. I do like the setup though. It's definitely in an uptrend. Low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low. That's an uptrend. Starting to paint out that flattish top pattern. Our lows are coming up, and that does eventually lead us. Oh my God, Professor Beans just scared the crap out of me. Eventually lead us to higher numbers here. 618 retracement sits just above our target of 760. 768, something like that. Oh my gosh, Beans. It's okay, Beans. It'll be okay. It's not a big deal. Let me close the door so she stops barking. But we're back. Hope you didn't miss me. Hope you missed me. I lied. Pull back in the bear market. Are we in a bear market? Economy yapping. Are we? Doesn't feel like one. But that might be why it is. Bum bum bum. I don't think we are. Everybody's welcome to their opinion. You're allowed to be bearish here. I'm allowed to be bullish. You're allowed to be bearish. 1 minute getting sloppy. Man, that support, man, it is being tested. It is being tested. Can we look at 𝐂𝐴𝐺 Maybe we can. How to use the fib? Adarsh mini plays on this channel. There is a playlist called, it's like trading course for beginners. I don't know, something, but it is a free course for not just beginners. It has a beautiful video on fibs. Those they're like 5 minutes to 8 minutes long. It is the best trading course on YouTube, and it's free. You can check it out. Just go to the channel page. Free education, Woot. That's right. That's right. You get an education. You get an education. We can look at Algo. I haven't looked at Algo in a while. Only for you, Arthur. Blanche. Something tells me that this is not my most recent Algo chart. There's nothing on it. Maybe that's an opportunity to give you guys the rundown here. We can do a little top down on it. When in Rome. All right, looking at the quarters, always zoom out to your biggest time frames. That is my advice. Last quarter, came back to fill that fair value gap, whatever you want to call it, from October 23, painting resistance above you at 26 cents. We got an order block above that. We got a lot of resistance. Order block above that from 31 to 35, and then it gets pretty clear back up to about 88, and then you start running into trouble again, $1.65. So looking at this chart, I can say one thing. There's a lot more resistance than there is support at the moment. I do not like this about Algo. I think I've been saying that. Algo broke lower in July of 23 than in January of 2020. It set a lower low on the macro. Unfortunately, January of this year didn't even bring it to a higher high. We're back down. The only thing keeping me alive on this is the higher low from the last quarter. If Algo trades below 8 cents, but really if it trades below 10 cents again, I think it looks really bad. I think it would look really bad. But hey, you know, when things look the worst is sometimes the moment of highest opportunity. Take it as you will. Let's zoom in a little more, though. We're not going to get everything from the quarter. Let's look at our local move over the last year or so, from March of this year down to August of this year. 0.5 retrace. It's right around this monthly order block. Resistance 17.8 cents. Not a bad upside target. Let's go down to the week. Okay. It does look a little better as you zoom in. So that weekly, early August, that weekly is rather bully. I like this bottom wick closed green. Weekly made a run. Run got sold off, higher low, run back to the exact same point. Back to the exact same level, 14. What is this? 14.5, 15, 14.5. I'm going to take it from the closes. This isn't bad. If you can continue this on algo, you start to see a rather bullish pattern. If you can continue it. And this pattern we're seeing on many charts. So less likely to be like its own little fake out. I don't hate that. Where's our indicators? Momentum moving up back into buying momentum here for the first time since April of this year. Marketcipher B rolling over on the week. I like that. Wonder if the day will look even better. Little bull div on the low. On the daily low here, you see RSI reaching a lower point on algo on the day right here. However, price did not with the wicks or candle bodies, so I'll take that. Put a little bull divvy. Little D bull div. There you go. D bull div. Back up to 14.15 seems pretty likely, doesn't it? That seems pretty likely. I maybe if I opened a position, I might look for like 12 down here. Look for like 12. Stop just at your low. You can't see lower lows. For those of you less risked inclined, maybe you look to stop under September low. I'm going to take this from here though. Basically the unfilled day right there, 12.1, and then right here to 22 September. This gives us 2.7 to 1. 9% upside, 3.9% downside. I'll take that. I'll take that. I won't lie though, not my favorite chart. Not my favorite chart. What I need to see algo do to change that, it'll take a lot to change that, I'll be real. But what I need to see it do is come back up to 14.5. Maybe we look for another higher low and then a retest. Paint out that higher low flat top. Keep testing resistance at 14.15 cents up here. Each time it is weakened and each time the probability of that move up increases. So if we do get this and it does break out, let's just say it does. Looking for 17.8 cents, our next resistance above us. There it is. There it is. Break the lows and you're going down to like that 10-cent zone. Things get very scary. They get very sketchy, very scary. I have a little bit of algo somewhere. Lord help us in these bags. Lord help us. Damn. Well, we definitely nailed this support zone for the stream. 61.9 to 61.970-ish. A lot of hesitation here. Sell-off was pretty strong. Slowed down with this 5-minute lower high, coming down to our lows again. Holding on for now. I'm still looking for more bully weekend upside. You're interested in EGLD, Andrew? Yeah. That chart has not been looking great, dude. Has not been looking great. Anybody else want to look at EGLD? That's a nice bull flag. Could be. Could be. What's up, BNOD, PLD, sideways? Yeah. World Info 7, hello to you. Ansaja, you just bought 0.2 Bitcoin. Is it still bullish? I think so. I think so. Just a rehash. I know we got a lot of new viewers, especially on the vertical stream. I never recommend lump sum buying Bitcoin. The secret, the path to success that people refuse to take, from my experience and the experience of my observations of thousands of people, is to DCA Bitcoin. Establish a position over time. It allows you to ignore the volatility. It allows you to feel comfortable when price goes down. And if you lump sum at any price, if you see it go down, you're likely going to sell it at a loss. It's human nature. Over time, get rich over time. That's what Bitcoin is. It's not get rich quick. Flash Hex. What? Oh, Schmeedy. Only because it's Schmeedy and only because you're in the hospital. That's it. That's the only reason. Hex. Ooh. Her. It's seen worse days. Man, it is just impossible for me to be bullish on this coin. I refuse to believe this coin is ever going to do anything. That's me, though. It's my opinion. You guys are welcome to your own opinions on it. All-time high 51. Let's see. Monthly down here. 0, 0. Dude, this coin has literally gone down 100%. It was at 51 cents. And then last month, it traded at 10th, 100 thousandths, 800 thousandths of a penny. Has made a move up. Unsurprisingly, I don't think there's anyone left to sell. That's really what I think it is. I don't think there's any people like that haven't already sold. It is right up against resistance. So as sexy as this candle is, still a sketchy long here. Not just because it's hex, but because it's returned to that previous point of support. Lots of trapped buyers here thinking it was the bottom. Boom, you've sold off, you've come back to it. This may end up serving as resistance. If you do break through 0035, 1 cent is on the table, and that's a 3x. Damn, it's like a minus 66% down, plus 3x up. It is like almost exactly a 1-to-1 risk to reward trade. A 1-to-1 is not a good or bad thing, but it's just kind of weird that it's almost exactly a 1-to-1 trade from resistance to support. I guess what that defines for us is that it is very much in the middle. I don't typically think in the middle is a good place to look for any position, but here we go. We'll look for something else. We'll look for maybe another entry. Why is that too? There's something goofy going on with all the zeros. Something very goofy going on. Let's throw our fib from our recent high to low. You're right at the 0.5. Another kind of freaky place to find resistance. Going down to the week. This is it. Like, this is it for this short-term move right here. You can break past here. You're going to a penny. Like, this is all inefficient. Straight down. Capitulati. You got a penny above you. I think I have hex somewhere. Embarrassing. This week, the day looks pretty decent, man. I don't hate this. Testing that resistance 1, 2, 3 days. Setting higher lows technically today. Finding energy, breaking past them. It's not a bad setup. It's not a bad setup. It's just like XRP. It's like, can I trust you again? Can you be trusted? And I don't know, man. Marketcipher likes it. I'm gonna do one more thing here, and this is only for you, Schmeedy. Only for you. No, nothing. I'm going fib fishing. Fib fishing. Nothing like fib fishing. Yeah. All right. Yikes. So we have 0035 resistance. Confluence here with our 1618 extension. Boom. If it closes above, if it doesn't sell off today, wick down, I think you move to just about half a penny. Maybe at half a penny, you come back down to this resistance as support. That would be a better entry, in my opinion, than longing right now. And then maybe from there, you make the 2x move to a penny. Only for you, Schmeedy. You lucky dog. I say that and he's in the hospital hurt. Send your good vibes and energy to Matthew Schmeedy. He needs it. Has anyone heard from Richard Hart? I think the IRS has. I haven't. This show's better than the one with the dude in the treadmill. Yeah, Jason Casper's a man. I love that guy. I love that guy. Yeah, we're just a little bit different, you know. We don't have kind of any religious affiliation. We're more kind of gamey, nerdy crypto dudes and ladies. Just a different vibe. Lower energy at times. I love Jason Casper though. Crypto Steve O, you're over on the vertical stream, my friend. I said Richard Hart. Isn't it Richard Hart? Isn't that his name? What's his real name? It's like Richard something that is kind of wonky sounding. You're stuck 420. What's up, Queen? How are you? Good to see you, darling. Hex was split into two. Yeah, I did exactly. Those shenanigans. I don't like them shenanigans. Crypto Chef, 0.25% crypto or Bitcoin pump. Let's go. I know. What's up, Nima? Chat Zurich. Question about Bitcoin. Is it building a cup and handle on the 4-hour time frame? Not sure if it's a valid pattern or if you're just seeing things. Well, we are great at seeing things. Us humans, we're great at seeing things. You know, what's interesting is someone asked about Solana in an inverse head and shoulders pattern. And I said, I don't think it's off base, but I see a pattern that I think is more compelling. And I think that's what we're seeing, honestly. I think we're seeing a flat top. Something like this. Does give us a pretty big downside range to deal with. Like, suggests we could see a good bit lower and still be okay. As low as like 75.5, just to hold the lows in reality, as low as September's low. But like, a cup and handle, I mean, I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's like totally off base. I think you're probably looking at this. Cup, handle, right? So a cup and handle could be confirmed on a retest of 65.6. I like where your head's at. I don't think you're wrong. But what do you think, chat? What does the main chat think? Cup and handle? I mean, we're staying bully, so. 𝐂𝐴𝐳, what am I trading? I'm trading the corn, brother. What's up, fries guy? 𝐂𝐴𝐳, 𝐂𝐴𝐳, Masu, One, Muhammad, Sachinadand, Bobby Paulo. Oh, by the way, someone asked me if I could publish our trading videos in Hindi. And obviously I don't speak Hindi. Obviously, come on. I barely speak English, but might not be a bad idea. I was really holding out for YouTube to release the auto translate. They have like an AI auto translate, like Mr. Beast channel has it. I was really holding out for that, but it has been a while. And our Indian viewership is mooning faster than Bitcoin. What do you guys think? I know a lot of you don't care because you don't speak Hindi, but you went long and sold today, right on, amen. Huge market, dude. They are, India is like, is coming. They're coming for trading. They're going to take over the whole thing. You know Hindi? All right. If you're new in crypto, I have zero knowledge of it. What's something I need to know? And what coin should you be getting, Drew Jord? Dude, the short chat always brings the best questions. If you're new to crypto, here's my honest, best advice. I can't give you financial advice, but this is my honest, genuine observation. We've been live here 5 years on YouTube, watching people, different stages. We've been through bear markets, bull markets. The one core element of success in crypto that I've seen is to DCA, not lump sum enter. I know I already said this a little bit ago, but DCA, meaning if you don't know what DCA is, look it up, but it's like buying over time, the way you'd contribute to a 401k. Like every paycheck, maybe you put in like a tiny amount. But to DCA Bitcoin. And when you start, so many voices, especially big names on YouTube, you know, celebrity, whatever, crypto people will be like, you're stupid to buy Bitcoin, you'll never get rich. Those people just want your clicks. They don't care if you get wrecked. Like they just straight up don't care. They just want you to click their video. They want your engagement and then they don't care, right? That's a sad reality. And that's actually a second piece is ignore almost every piece of just information you get. But DCA Bitcoin, if you want, you find projects along the way, you should know that most of them are just going to be rug pull scams. No matter how confident, how serious it seems, almost all of them end up just being rug pull scams. I know that lure is too strong for us to resist, right? Like it's so tempting. Oh, I get rich overnight. You're not going to get rich overnight. I promise you. I've never seen it happen. I've been doing crypto 8 years, full-time on YouTube 5, mentored thousands of people one-on-one. None of them have ever gotten rich quick. This is a get rich over time game. You can invest in other things. Stocks, gold, bonds, whatever. Those are, I will say, get rich and never. You're never going to get there at like 6-7% a year. Bitcoin will get you there. It just takes time. It takes planning, budgeting, DCA. And if you do that long enough, you'll be where you want to end up. That's just how I've seen it. My life changed from it. I grew up poor as shit. I worked like 10 years full time doing different stuff. Sometimes I made good money. Sometimes I didn't. It never got me anywhere. And then I started DCAing Bitcoin. Didn't change overnight. A few years in, I finally saw the price move like higher than my average of DCAs. It really never turned back. And now my life is very different. I'm not a billionaire. not some super rich guy, but I am significantly in a position that I never would have gotten to. That's my genuine advice. Maybe I skipped a part, is if you can't fight the, I have to jump into these other things, right? If you find a project, you really like it, doesn't mean you can't ever buy any of it. But I would recommend just a small piece. Like if your portfolio is $10,000 over time, maybe you put $100, $200 into these really high risky things. That's if you just can't fight it. I understand that. But that is the only advice I've ever seen anyone succeed with. I don't know if it's even possible to succeed differently than that. Might be. I'm sure someone in here has. But like, that's it. It's a great question, bro. What's up, Datus54? Maddie Corn's moving? Yeah, slowly. Sadat Ali, hello from Pakistan. What's up, brother? Is like trading RSI. I like RSI. RSI is an oscillator. It's good. I need my BTC 90% in stocks, 401k, 10% in crypto. And that will let you retire in 10 to 15 years. $5 a day for the win. Dude, you got the exact right mindset. I also would recommend what you just said. I need my BTC. You don't be all in on crypto, guys. I made that mistake and it wasn't worth it. You don't need to be all in on crypto. It is way higher stress. You have way more chance of like just getting wrecked because it's so volatile. You put all your eggs in one basket and you just freak out whenever that basket's in trouble. You're going to keep your eye on meme coins? Go for it, man. Like I said, you can invest in, explore whatever you'd like. I think the secret to success, though, is to make those positions very small. So small that if they go to zero, you don't really care. That probably, hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, YOLO, you just threw 100K at it over leverage. You're living up to your name, my friend. Yeah, just hide people that are begging. Yo, 𝐂𝐴 how you doing? Contributing to the giveaway fund. What giveaway fund? Are you getting me confused with another channel? We don't do giveaways here, Kelly. Everything's already free. What could we give away? Our trading course is free. Our Discord is free. What more could we give away for free? I don't know. Damn, we got a lot of subscribers in the last few minutes. Cranking this number up. We're at 129,662. We could get to 130 today if we really try. I see Cliff Lopez, Francisco, Rogue Marchilo, Crawley, what's up, man? Ospul Barengar, FG Sniper, Sarajit. I need to learn how to say Indian names better. John Fernald, Ashmit, what's up? Aruranj, Pity Root, Nima, Anyal, Mr. Black, 2024, what's up? Osama, Osama Renko, Pollen, Evert Jan Grafe, What Happened, subscribed. Irvin, Johan, Jr., 97T, Roshan. Dude, so many names. I just been not listening, I guess, to the alerts. That's okay. That's all right. Let's do another chart. I've been rambling. I'm doing some rants. Let's get to the chart. Turbo. I'll pull up Turbo while I kind of think about what I want to do next. Turbo up at resistance for my memory. Looks like it pulled back. Yup. All right. Yeah, I got some thoughts about Turbo. Let's see what else people are looking at. Just joined. What's the plan, RPod? DC ain't chilling, my friend. DC ain't chilling. You got a lot to say. 𝐂𝐴 a great dude. Love Kelly. What's up, Ro? Happy Friday. A little late, but you're here. Never late, baby. Never late. All in. 200x leverage, says 𝐂𝐴𝐻. Put your own red pill. I think you mean take your own red pill. You YOLO'd last cycle and got liquidated, learned your lesson, Black Cat cometh. Maybe that's part of that advice that I didn't include is you're gonna be down. In my crypto investing, I was down 80-something% overall at one point. Instead of selling, I just continued DCAing. Eventually, it stopped going down. Eventually, I was in profit. Eventually, I was doing good. The thing is I can't say that about other coins. Bitcoin has always shown it went to a new all-time high. Year over year. It's always gone back. I mean, it did in March even. Every other coin, I will say, in fact, most coins don't have a history of that. Almost every coin that has like a 10-year history has failed to hit all-time highs in the last cycle. That's why I don't recommend it with anything but Bitcoin. What if you have all your savings in Bitcoin, Peter? Then you're with me. And we're going to ride this train to Valhalla, my friend. Do you think a $20,000 portfolio can make it this round? Absolutely. That's more than I started with. Randy Greer says 90% on Luna. Yeah, well, Randy, I wish you the best. Rich or wrecked? That's right, JC. All in. Yeah, like that mentality. Like, I get it. It's funny, but like that mentality, dude. Even if you're not being serious, other people see it and they think it's real. They think you're serious. And that's how we get like these shitty social like ideas of what investing is. It's not your fault, man. It's not like just you. I'm sure I've said things that encourage that. Looking at Turbo here, one of my biggest complaints about Turbo mid-September, end of September, was you hit a lower low, you didn't hit a higher high, you had a higher low, but you hadn't done anything. You were still very much in like a bear flag, right? Since then, Turbo has broken high. Oh, right. Beginning an uptrend is broken high. From its low in September to its high in September. Gosh, this was all in September. Your 0.5 retrace. I'm just going to delete this for now. Your 0.5 retrace sits right at the 0.5. It looks like yesterday this was tested. Bulls came in, bought it up, acted as support. Now you have a bullish engulfing candle on the day. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a retracement. A retracement. To continue the trend, obviously, we'll need a higher high. Need to break above 0.071. If you're looking for just like a scalp target, I would look for the 0.5 here. Bounce from the 0.5 right here. Off of a previous resistance. So you moved up, you had support, you broke it. That's right at the 0.5, or it was. Wait, what happened here? Oh. 0.5 if I put the fib on wrong. Either way, previous support, may look for resistance there for like a scalping position. What you need to see Turbo do in the long term is retake our highs from July of last year. Higher high, move to that all-time high, maybe back test 7.2, and then move on to these bigger targets. Turbo looks much better than it did last month. There you go. I don't know if I saw your chat, Drew. I did not. But you put money into XRP, VeChain, and Fetch AI. Should you stop putting money into those and start putting it into crypto? $20 a week is what you've been doing. Well, hey, bravo for the $20 a week. You're DCAing, and I'm not even sure if you were aware of it. I can't tell you if you should stop putting money into those coins. I can't give you financial advice. I would not put money into those coins. I would DCA Bitcoin, especially if you have no Bitcoin. I would DCA Bitcoin. I don't think, I've never seen, well, no, I don't think DCAing other coins is a great idea. Doesn't mean you can't ever pick up any. I mean, you can't ever own any, but I don't know, man. Into Bitcoin, not crypto. Yeah, I got you. That's what I would do. That's all I'm going to say. You don't have the marbles for leverage, Queen. You know what? There's another great piece of advice I forgot. You don't have to use leverage, friends. If you do use leverage, use one of the links in the video description below. Help support the channel, obviously. But you don't have to use leverage. Leverage did not exist when I started trading, and thank God it didn't exist in crypto, because I probably would have lost everything. You don't need it, especially if you're new. Do not. You see these guys trading, you see me trading on leverage, and you think, oh, it's easy, or oh, that's how you do it. Spot, bro. Spot, you can sleep well. You don't have to worry about getting liquidated. You can get funded. That is honestly just like another version of leverage being funded. Just another version of it. Maybe a better version of it because you've already lost the money up front. You've already paid to like get the funded account. 1,000 leverage is key. All right, MT5 down. Good investment. I don't know. You looking at DCA? Yeah, Drew, just Google it. Just Google DCA. Like, what is DCA? That'll get you there. Are you live? I'm from India. YouTube Alpha? Nope. This is just a really well thought out stream that's recorded. Yeah, it works differently. You pay 1%. Yeah, it is. But Geo, it is just another form of leverage. You just take the loss up front. 1% to pay for 100. So yeah, you give them an amount. So it's like you accept like a $50, $100 liquidation. You're just paying them. You don't get that back. And if you pass it, then you get this kind of, I wouldn't say imaginary money, but it's similar to leveraged. The difference is, well, when you lose that money, you don't lose any more money. You've already paid for it up front. So like I would say that's probably a better form of leverage simply because you've already taken the loss versus like the potential to lose your whole account on leverage. Yeah. Chad Sykes, great name. Intraday BitX or feeling frisky MTSU for decent scalps. Isn't MTSU the 2x MSTR? I hear people talking about that. If you know how ranging leverage can work, you know how it's ranging leverage. Leverage can work, but leverage is a tool, and it is not a tool that you have to use, especially in crypto, man. Leverage is a hedging tool. People use it to day trade because, I don't know, I think they're dumb. But it's a hedging tool, and it's also a tool for markets with very little volatility. That is not how I would describe crypto. Crypto is not a low volatility market. Is DCA a gang? Yeah, we're the DCA gang right here. All algorithmic. Yep. AI algorithmic pre-recorded stream where I just guessed who would be here at certain times and what comments they would write. Can you have a look at Flare Network? You know what? I did not look at it last stream and I meant to. Yeah, we'll look at Flare. Flare was so freaking spicy, in March? So freaking spicy. We nailed this run up. I don't know if there's the trades here still though for some reason. Yeah, these got wrecked. We got a lot of wrecked ones up in March, and I'm not even going to find them. We had some good trades on the way up. Flare. Okay, I see what, I've noticed Flare in the top gainers over the last few days. But now looking at it, it's not really doing shit, is it? This is an uptrend, maybe. Maybe it's an uptrend. You got a higher high, higher low for now. But very much below resistance. Is really battling that resistance out. I have not looked at this chart in a while. Ugh. Look at that month, dude. Look at that month. I'm gonna get rid of this. Look at that monthly. Yeah, I don't know if it's time to get excited quite yet. If Flare does meaningfully retake 1.65 cents, I'd be looking back to the 618. Your little 618 up here. 3.24, 3.25, something like that. I mean, that's very inefficient. It's going to look to retrace at some point. It didn't break its low, but I don't know. Is it time? I think we need to see Bitcoin. We need to see Bitcoin rally, or we need to see dominance fall. Until then, this is very much under resistance and not quite spicy to me. Not quite spicy. I'll put an alert. A low alert. If you do lose this year's low, I'm looking at a penny. Penny, not a bad target. Come on, Bitcoin. You know what it's doing? It's waiting for me to end the stream. As it always does. It's always waiting for me to end the stream. You want to see what I thought? No worries, dude. No worries. Hex doing the boogie woogie. Dude, Matthew Schmiede, you're not the only one looking at Hex today. Although Hex has settled back down, it seems, since we looked at it last. It is battling with a major resistance. If it can close meaningfully above 0035, I'm looking for half a penny. Half a penny. I just don't think I can trust this coin, man. It's like XRP. I just can't trust it. It's like, oh, you rallied? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, guys. IMX, nobody asked for it, but little update here. The last stream, we talked about a potential scalp entry. Again, we entered down at $1, nailed it. Didn't quite hit $1.93, but still that position's up 50+%, even though it's retraced. We're looking for a simple SR flip. What was resistance back here, becoming support. It hit yesterday, wicked a little bit below our entry, now in the green. With this, 170 is the much more conservative, easier target to hit. The full 193 or $2 in play. In play. No div there on the day. I still like this. I still think it's a good trade. There was one more, SUI. Let's look at SUI because someone asked about it and I just forgot. I forgot. They're probably not still here. Our $2 target hit. Let's go. Let's go. That was such a good call. Despite the rest of the market just taking a crap, SUI hit basically its all-time high. 217 was its all-time high, but damn close. Let me find this. I know I just retweeted it. You can follow me on Twitter at TomCrownCrypto, by the way. Lots of goodies there. There it is. Here's what I was looking for. Posted September of the 22nd. September 22nd. SUI to $1.68, then $2. I don't make the rules. Nailed it. Nailed it. All right. We hit resistance. We sold off. Pretty par for the course. We talked on the last stream about an entry potentially at 155. I don't really like this entry. I don't like to enter that high up. This is too much inefficiency. Too much just up. Not enough pullback. Not like this price action where it's moving up and down and up and down. It just moves up. I don't like going long until that inefficiency is filled. And that's why I think $1 again may be the entry. It may never come, but I think that's the entry. Put a new alert there. Yeah. Money flow on the day solid. RSI solid. Monthly close just below. Yeah, the Piper is gonna get paid on this one eventually. We'll see, but it looks good. It's been looking good. I just don't think it's time for long. Bitcoin is literally waiting for me to end this stream to do something. Look at this. Hit our support, higher low, broke the high, higher high, and just floating up there. And it's like, Tom, as soon as you end this stream, I'm gonna make the move. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Market getting uptrending again. Good to see it. I agree. Sofretraho. I don't know how to say that. Bitcoin Cash Advanced Gamings. Where's 𝐵Cash? We haven't seen him. In a while. What up, my guy, Ashraf? Thanks for subscribing. Antonio. Hashtag Moon. Red Tunes. Drew. Jordan. I see you, brother. Ruben. We got a lot of names. A lot of new subscribers. We are at 129,710. Let's go. I told you we can get to 130 today. Another prediction. Let's see. This hourly close, not looking bad. We got a target for this hour close. Looking for a bullish engulf. We're flirting with it right now. 62,242. Currently at 62,240. 17 minutes to go. I like it. It's time to get the fib out again. Damn, there's so many blings. So many blings. Local move. 627. Those aren't very exciting. Those are not very exciting moves, but that's okay. The exciting moves come later. Perhaps. What's up, Soliaiman? I need to learn how to say more of these Indian names. I am embarrassed when I say them. All right, what else should we look at? We don't have just an infinite amount of time left on the stream. We've been live almost 2 hours. What do you guys want to look at next? 82% of supplier and profit. Get long, brother. XTZ Arsenal, man, the XTZ. I'm long. I'm long, baby. I'm always long. Arrow Fett. Dude, do you need a diaper? Maybe, Sandra. I don't know. A dipper. I think it's a diaper. You need a dipper? I don't know. Luna, Floki. Check Luna. Patrick exclusive. I need a little Confluence. There's like 2 people that want to see the same chart. We got an F. Matic Pole. Polygon. Oh, that might be. Caspa, Jupe, OP. Is Polygon, is it Pole or is it Matic now? I don't understand. Which is it? Is there a 𝐿𝐴 coin? I'm sure there is. Rune? Jupe? Is Jupe doing something? You guys, sometimes you guys bring me the best gems and sometimes you bring me gibberish. No changes on Jupe. No Jupe change. 66 cents. Waiting for it to be retested. Broke the 618. Not a lot going on there. Higher high? Question mark. Higher high. Didn't hold support. I don't have a lot to say about Jupe. There might have been an entry higher, but I don't really love this. I don't love this sideways. I don't think I even have what is a pole chart now, do I? It's confusing AF to me because I kept calling it Polygon even when it was Matic, and then it's Matic or is it Polygon? I don't know, man. I hate when they change stickers and shit. It just seems so weird to me. No, not Binance US. Literally no one's ever used Binance US. It's not even a thing. All right, so they're trading at exactly the same value. Are they just exactly the same chart? Is that what we're looking at? Let's see. On wherever this is. On Binance, it started trading November 23. So where's November 23? Right here. These are the same chart, are they not? I don't really see any difference. Would there be a point to do Matic divided by Paul? Again. Yeah, they're exactly the same. They're exactly the same. They like deviated on like day one, maybe 0.99, meaning there's no difference. The difference is like the spread on exchange. Music coins. I don't know. I've never seen music coins do well. Coin holding well. Coin looks all right. 𝐂𝐴𝐾 wants to short BTC. NPC, your first super chat. Oh, I'm so honored. I'm mega honored. Yeah. Yeah, NPC. We had some crazy trades in NPC too, and then just kind of fizzled out, didn't it? Here's some good news. Here's some decent news. NPCF. This ascending trend really marked its like NPC USD's climb. I got a little shaded out back in like July when it lost this channel. Kind of interesting though. Hit the bottom of this channel in September. Now it's back to the middle. May see a retest at the top of the channel. Let's see what the dollar pair has. Damn, this thing is not doing bad. This looked potentially really bad. It just never broke the neckline again. Now it's back up. Wow. Probably should have looked at this before today. Good of the day. Keep them subscribes coming. Keep tapping that screen. Keep hitting the like. Join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. Keep the party going, baby. What's NPC stand for? I think it's non-playable coin. Non-playable coin. Which, what does that mean? I don't know. On the day, money flow might be hitting that zero line. Retraced very vaguely, very mildly. Interesting. September has its low, but it made a higher low in September, and then into what? August 5th, it hit its low, and September slightly higher low. Okay, that does mirror the market. Broke this local downtrend. Now it's up here. Not gonna lie, this doesn't look like an inverse or a head and shoulders anymore. It kind of just looks like gibberish, really. Like, what is that? Maybe this? We'd have to see a higher high. Let's do some higher time frames here for the MPC. Quarter closed strong. It has only ever closed green quarters, it seems. That'll change someday. Last month, Bullish Engulf, beautiful. All right, we found our entry if it comes. Beautiful. 2.3 cents. Almost there. Wouldn't surprise me to see 2.3 cents though. Uh-oh, my voice is going. I'm losing it. See these fibs. 0.5, all right. Yeah. All right. Wouldn't surprise me to see 2.3 cents here. This was your monthly close all the way back here in July. You popped above. This would be a great entry if it comes. You can even see on the day you had a little break here. Pump under resistance, traded sideways, closed, star, wick, stopped out longs, moved higher. I could see an entry here. Stop's going to be kind of difficult. Back to the all-time high, 5 to 1. There we go. Might look something like this. Already hit the 618. Let's see that. Here we go. NPC. Please don't skip your super chat. Did I miss it, Shane? I won't. I didn't get it. Dude, YouTube does not give you these notifications. Like, I don't have one. The last one I see is from 𝐂𝐴𝐿GO. Let me see if YouTube has it locked and loaded. Viewer activity. I missed a bunch. Dude, I got none of these. I got literally like none of these. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. I got none of these popped up. We saw, let's see. We saw Mr. 100. I didn't even see the Pickle gifted membership. Didn't see Crimson. I'm sorry, bro. That was an hour ago. Crimson, I love you, buddy. Aptos. We saw Kelly's. I didn't see this one. There wasn't a message. There we go. Forget bonk. Okay. For you, Shane. Didn't see this one. Didn't see that one. We saw this one. Please look at Soul. We didn't see that one either. We did look at Soul earlier, but we can look at it again. Let me pull up bonk for my boy Shane because I missed it last time. Let's go to the big time frames. Where are we at? Quarterly, a little bit in trouble here, but just barely. Just barely. Still a higher low in the quarter. It's not a problem. NP. Okay. Monthly almost made that bullish engulf. It rejected, giving us a new monthly price to look for. 1732. By the way, this bonk chart's multiplied by like 1 trillion so that it's like full numbers instead of a bunch of zeros because I was annoying the shit out of me. Lots of resistance above us though. 2.5 to 2.45 monthlies here. I forget what the other one's from. Support down here at 17.3. The little support here from the week. See how that held up as we go down to the day. So things that stand out. Bonk has made a series of lower lows and lower highs. It did start here with its first higher high. So anything below 15 is going to give you a higher low. That could start an uptrend. Anything here on the week. Money flow on the week is beast though. That money flow is all the way up. Momentum, selling momentum waning quickly. Doesn't look bad. Money flow on the day peaking out. No bull div on the low. That's okay. If only this was a higher low, it would have already been in an uptrend. Let's see. Is it below its moving averages? Probably. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. No, no, no. The 200 fell to 20. Retest 23.3 looks good. Bring, bring. I love that. Bring. What's up? Name I can't pronounce and other name I can't pronounce. I see Freakly YT, Iwan, Muhammad. Oh, is a Muhammad. Battling it out for a bullish engulf day. It's already rejected from there. Yeah, forgot about this bad boy. All right. Just took the low. Nice, easy trade. Loaded 24.25. Nice 60%er. But what have you done for us recently? It's a good question. Good question. What have you done for me today, Tom? Okay. 0.5 retrace. Nice place to bounce right here. 1986. 618. The golden Fibonacci retracement sits right below that. I think that there is a long opportunity if the price comes down here. Maybe between 17.3, 18.6, something like that. This was previous resistance, untested as support. 618, I like it. It's a good setup. I don't really have a lot more thoughts here. Let's see how this closes today. If it can bullish engulf, you're likely heading back to resistance. If it fails, you might see a flag. It might dip down into the support zone before a bounce. I just have to set alerts. This chart is not so remarkable only because we just haven't seen this follow through, right? This would be a good setup, but we need to follow through. We need to actually see more than just one day of green. We got to see it move back up. This could be a higher low. If you paint a higher high here, this is trending up and it's looking to go back to those high ranges. This whole thing, if that happens, if we do see a trade above 251, or is it 252, before breaking 15, this whole thing could just be a fake out in this giant greater, I'll call it a bull flag, but it's flat top, ascending triangle. There you go. Bonk, what was it? Soul, you want to look at Soul again. We did look at Soul, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time. Where's my Soul? There's my Soul. Same analysis. Same analysis. Sol has hit 162 3 times. I think it is in this pattern. I think this low will hold. And I think it will retest 162. I don't remember what the question was anymore. But this will have timestamps, so you can go back after the live and you can check out. Nice. You can we close Bullish Engulf. 3 minutes. You can check out the fuller Sol analysis. Damn, we got 3 minutes. We're definitely gonna watch this close. We're gonna watch it close, and we'll be like, I think we're done, and then it'll probably rally. This seems to happen every day. Every day we're live here Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. East. You should subscribe and join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. What's up, Ruslan? I see you. Jasmine. Ondo. Yeah, we got 3 minutes for this close. I'll just pull up some of these requests. Jasmine. I know Jasmine was one of the few we had a short on. And a long. Do we have a long? Yeah. We had a short on Jasmine. Didn't get stopped by a hair. Looking for the re-entry of 1.8 cents. Bull div on the day. RSI coming down lower. We don't have a lower low in price. It's too early to call, though. We only have one green candle. It's kind of the same thing as bonk. It's like we need to see this develop. If the long doesn't fill, 2.2 cents probably still happening. Even if this is going to reject and move down where that short was targeting, still probably getting 2.2 cents. He sees like Predator through those shades. Through the charts, I see. Who's the blind musician guy? I see like him. Ondo, we haven't looked at in a while. We actually didn't get filled on this, which is super lame. 5 cents. For some reason, I chose 9 cents. That's unlike me, but whatever. I'll just say it didn't fill. Kind of looks like Sol. Kind of looks like Sol with one critical difference here. It has that double top after your wick low in August. Your higher low in September. Came down. This is really similar. The only difference is it came up to resistance finally. Sol hasn't done that yet. It rejected right here. Hit resistance. Fortunately, it's back below. Looking for a close above 70 cents today. Could be pretty nice. Oh, there it is. This actually looks good. There it is. I guess we'll take it from the wick. Perfect wick touch yesterday. Close Bullish Engulf here. And I think you get into little run. Little run. Yep, right back to 78. I'm going to get rid of this guy. This is clearly the more important trend right now. 78.4. It's also your 618 from your break of resistance down to support. I feel pretty good about that. Feel pretty good. BTC, we've got 1 minute. Oh, 1 minute. And we broke. We broke it. Let's go, Bullish Engulf. Let's get that 3 candle setup right off of resistance, right above our channel. And let's have a juicy green weekend. Let's do it. 1 minute to go. Ray Charles. Thank you, Mr. Meaner. I see like Ray Charles through these glasses. Jazz 0035 to 04. What did I say? I've looked at too many charts today. I'm losing them. Juicy, juicy green. 47 seconds. And the suspense is palpable. It's palpable. What's up, King Richie? Sol ain't. Moves where there are many. It moves the liquidity. What's good, Juanito? How you doing, man? Over there on the vertical stream, Chill Boy. Oh, Chill Boy. Are you ready for the pump? 51% of us on the mainstream are ready for the pump. And lots of people hitting these little heartsies, hit these emojis. Do it. They do something, I'm pretty sure. 15 seconds. Beautiful close. Wow. I will admit I was a little skeptical. 9, 8, 7, 6. Close above that wick for like extra goodie. 2, 1. We did it. Last second. Did you see that? Boom. Last second popped right to that wick. Coming back to 62. Come here. 62. 242. We're above the channel, baby. We're above the channel. That's a higher low. That's a higher high. We're above the channel. Ooh. Ooh. Where are we going? We're heading for a spicy weekend. I have a feeling. All right, let's just throw up our local extensions. Just get them up there. 16182. We broken. Let's head to them. Might do this. Might be like that, baby. Make sure you've checked out the links in the video description below. There are affiliate links and our sponsors. If you sign up with any of the links here or in Discord, you will get into our exclusive VIP trading group. You know, you cannot buy your way in. The only way you can do it is support the stream by using some of the links. Doesn't have to cost you a penny. Our Discord is discord.gg/TomCrown. We are live here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. East. We put out content every day, every single day. Check out the playlist. Your homework for this weekend. Have fun. Have fun. Just go enjoy yourself. Enjoy life. There's no point of any of this if you don't enjoy life. We'll be back Monday. We might be back this weekend if it's extra spicy. Either way, I'll be in the Discord chatting. And boys and girls, for us, well done. We got like 300 subs, but we'll get 130 by Monday. 130K. Boys and girls, that's it for me. Enjoy your weekends. I'm going to go grab a brew, maybe roll a little thing up here, and I'm going to enjoy myself. So